안녕하세요. 저는 오늘 여러분께 희망의 땅, 가능성의 땅, 대한민국 광주를 소개하고 의료산업 분야 투자유치설명회 진행을 맡은 아나운서 김미진입니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Gwangju, the land of hope, land of possibility. I'm announcer Kim Mi-jin, who will introduce Gwangju and host the investment promotion seminar of the medical industry. 안녕하세요. 저는 오늘 여러분께 희망의 땅, 가능성의 땅, 대한민국 광주를 소개하고 의료산업 분야 투자유치 설명회 영어 통역을 맡은 김소영, 국제회의 통역사입니다. I'm Kim So-young, the conference interpreter who will introduce Gwangju, the land of hope and land of possibility, and interpret the proceedings of the medical industry's investing promotion seminar.
네, 오늘 이 시간을 통해 여러분과 광주의 비전을 함께 나눌 수 있어 굉장히 기쁘게 생각합니다. 광주는 오랫동안 세계 여러 도시와 우호적인 관계를 맺어오고 있는데요. 더불어 지속적으로 의료산업 분야 교류를 추진하고 있습니다.
It is my great honor to share Gwangju's vision with all of participants in this seminar. Gwangju has always had long-lasting, friendly relations with key cities around the world. Besides, Gwangju continuously promotes exchanges in the medical industry.
네, 이러한 교류에 힘입어 광주광역시와 광주테크노파크 의료산업지원센터가 공동 주최한 2021년 광주 온라인 의료산업 분야 투자유치설명회를 개최하게 되었습니다.
Thanks to these exchanges, we have Gwangju Investment Promotion Seminar of 2021, co-hosted by Gwangju Metropolitan City and the Gwangju Technopark Medical Industry Support Center.
네, 금회 투자 환경 설명회는 영어권 국가를 중심으로 개최되고요. 기업 피칭 시간은 영어로만 발표되는 점을 참고 부탁드리겠습니다.
Today's conference is being held mainly across the English-speaking countries. The pitches and Q&A session answers will be only in English.
네, 그럼 본격적인 행사에 앞서 간략하게 진행 순서를 소개해 드리도록 하겠습니다. 먼저 광주광역시장님의 인사 말씀이 있겠습니다. 이어서 광주의 투자 환경 설명을 하고 마지막으로 기업 피칭 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다.
Before the official conference begins, let me introduce the order of events. First, we will have greetings from the Mayor of Gwangju Metropolitan City. Next, we will present and explain the investment environment of Gwangju. Lastly, we will have the companies make their pitches.
네, 그럼 먼저 오늘 설명회를 위한 광주광역시 이용섭 시장님의 인사 말씀을 영상으로 함께 만나보겠습니다.
For today's seminar, let us first watch the video message of congratulations by Mayor Lee Yong-seop of Gwangju Metropolitan City.
안녕하십니까. 광주광역시장 이용섭입니다. 광주 투자에 대한 깊은 관심을 갖고 이 자리에 함께해 주신 기업 관계자들과 투자자 여러분을 진심으로 환영합니다. 우리 광주가 달라지고 있습니다. 정치 1번지를 넘어 경제 1번지로 도약하고 있습니다. 세계 유례 없는 지자체 주도의 사회 대통합형 노사 상생의 광주형 일자리를 성공시켰습니다. 또한 경쟁력 있는 AI 기업 111곳이 인공지능 중심 도시 광주와 손을 잡았습니다. 우리 시의 주요 산단 4곳이 경제 자유구역으로 지정돼서 기업하기 좋고 투자하기 좋은 환경을 갖춰가고 있습니다. 특히 우리 시는 헬스케어, 자동차, 에너지, 문화 콘텐츠 분야를 인공지능 기술과 접목시켜 광주만의 경쟁력으로 육성해 나가고 있습니다. 존경하는 기업 관계자와 투자자 여러분, 우리 광주에 투자해 주십시오. 그 선택이 옳았다는 것을 반드시 증명해 드리겠습니다. 여러분과 상생의 파트너가 되기를 간절히 기대합니다. 감사합니다.
네, 시장님 말씀 감사합니다. 세계는 너무나 빠르게 변화하고 있습니다. 그만큼 불확실성도 굉장히 커지고 있는데요. 어떤 것에 관심을 갖고 투자해야 할지 고민되는 지금 여러분은 바로 이곳 광주에서 답을 찾으실 수 있을 겁니다.
Thank you, Mayor, for your message. The world is changing very fast. Uncertainty is growing. Considering what we should be interested in and invest in, we propose that all of you will find the answer right here in Gwangju.
그럼 다음 순서로 미래를 선도하는 광주의 투자 환경 설명 영상을 함께 보시겠습니다.
Now, please turn your attention to the video explaining Gwangju's investment environment.
Korea, a nation of business, and its business success partner, Gwangju Metropolitan City. Where do we start investing in companies for technological innovation that will change the future? The answer is Gwangju. Korea is a globally competitive nation. With real clout in IT infrastructure, fashion-conscious consumers, and globally attractive cultural influence, Korea serves as a testbed for multinational companies. We have a vast FTA network involving 57 countries in Europe, the ASEAN, Central America, and around the world, encompassing 73.5% of the global economy. Incheon International Airport connects to 175 cities around the world, while Busan Port has 536 regular container ship routes, making Korea the world's third largest global logistics network hub. Now, a global business success partner leading the future of Korea centered on AI. Gwangju has a fast, convenient transportation infrastructure, connecting it quickly to, among others, Seoul, Muan International Airport, and Busan International Port. As an economic, educational, medical, high-tech industry, and cultural center in Korea's southwest, Gwangju is a city of high sustainability in a variety of fields. Gwangju has the right conditions to enhance corporate competitiveness, including trained manpower, support for a variety of R&D efforts through prolific research, and an abundance of educational institutions per industry. Gwangju Free Economic Zone, a new industrial base for AI convergence, has created the perfect environment for tenant companies by providing benefits and combining Gwangju's representative industries with AI. Gwangju is gaining urban competitiveness through the development of new industries that combine eco-friendly vehicle manufacturing, aviation, photonics convergence, smart energy, culture, and medical care with AI. Gwangju is a safe, pleasant city with a clean, natural environment, represented by Mudongsun Mountain National Park in the city center, and is very much a cultural city, hosting a variety of international events. Investing in Gwangju brings a variety of advantages. Companies that meet the criteria for support receive incentives such as cash grants up to 5 billion won in subsidies and tax breaks amounting to a maximum 10% reduction. Investing confidently in Gwangju and innovation will give you a place in history. Gwangju Metropolitan City, your business success partner. Join the ranks of companies investing in Gwangju as it advances into a prosperous future.
네, 광주에서 의료산업 등 다양한 산업들이 인공지능과 융복합되어 발전하는 상황을 알아볼 수 있는 시간이었습니다.
In Gwangju, several top-notch industries, including the medical industry, are developing in combination with AI.
4차 산업혁명 시대를 이끌어가는 글로벌 선도 도시로 도약하기 위해 다국적 기업들과의 활발한 교류와 투자는 매우 중요한 요소라고 할 수 있겠죠. 왜 대한민국에 투자를 해야 하는지, 또 대한민국에 투자할 때 왜 광주를 우선적으로 고려해야 하는지 쉽게 이해할 수 있는 시간이었습니다.
Gwangju is set to become a cutting-edge global city, leading the era of the first industrial revolution. Therefore, active exchanges and investments with multinational corporations are important. It is the right time for us to understand why people should invest in Korea and why people must prioritize Gwangju when investing in Korea.
네, 이어서 다음은 여러분들이 가장 기다리시던 시간이지 않을까 싶습니다. 바로 기업 피칭 시간인데요. 오늘 CG바이오, 애니젠, HDT, 링크옵틱스, DXM 총 5개의 기업이 발표해 주시겠습니다.
And now, it's time you have been waiting for. The time for the companies to make their pitches. Today, 5 corporates will present their pitches. The 5 companies are CGBio, Enigen, HDT, Link Optics, and DXM.
네, 발표는 PPT 발표 화면을 토대로 영어 발표만으로 진행되고요. 기업별 발표에 연이어 질의응답은 영어로만 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 첫 번째로 CG바이오의 발표가 있겠습니다.
The presentation will be conducted only with English presentation. The presentation and Q&A answer session will be made only in English. First, there will be a presentation by CGBio.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Seung-gi from CGBio. I'm honored to be here presenting here. I would like to thank the officials of Gwangju Technopark and attendees. CGBio is a medical device manufacturing company, and we are the pioneer of regenerative medicine technology. CGBio's business areas are bone, wound, aesthetic, interventional medicine, and 3D printing. These are global products of CGBio. Novosys, Novomax, CuraVac, Curasys, Medical, Cellunit, and Gigelinu. CGBio's core values are justice, fairness, win-win, open mind, and ownership. These are core technology of CGBio: bioceramic raw material synthesis, ceramic and polymer scaffold fabrication, human tissue engineering and design, implant design, finite element analysis, and bioceramic 3D printing. We are constantly studying and collaborating with the best experts in each field. And we have branches at China, USA, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Philippines. CGBio was established in 2006 and has been growing up to become a global leading company. This is Hyun-Seung Yu, the CEO of CGBio. CGBio consists of R&D center, production center, marketing team, and management team. Thank you.
Thank you. We received some questions after looking at the IR data and the on-site presentation submitted beforehand. Researcher Seung-gi Jo from CGBio will answer the question. So the first question is, how big is the company?
CGBio has 2,000 employees and sales of 70 billion won in 2020.
The second question is, sales are increasing every year, mainly due to high sales of value-added products. Then, what is the revenue growth rate this year?
Sales of 80 billion won this year are expected, especially overseas export sales.
The third question is, what are the technical skills required to material engineering in the bone and skin regeneration field, since the company has challenged material engineering technology in the regenerative medicine market?
CGBio has three complex technologies: cells, growth vectors, and scaffolds, and has interventional medical devices and 3D printing technologies as new growth businesses.
The first question is, as far as I know, the plan is to expand the beauty field. Please talk about the filler products that have been certified in Europe.
It is used to temporarily improve facial wrinkles in adults through physical restoration by injecting cross-linked hyaluronic acid containing lidocaine subcutaneously.
And the other question is, CGBio has signed contracts with Japan's Nippon West, India's Eris Life Sciences, and Australia's Life Healthcare for bone replacement products, Novosis. Are there any plans to sign contracts in the future?
As authorization is currently in progress and will be exported to the product upon completion of authorization.
The sixth question is, in February 2021, CGBio obtained a certification for the quality management system of the American Association of Tissue Bank, a world-renowned organization for studying human tissue standards. Please explain this.
It is called AATB. AATB certification is a quality system certification for human tissue processing. Although the certification standards are very strict, CGBio is certified for global business.
And the other question comes out. CGBio has merged with a 3D printer company to supply customized artificial bones. How is the company's 3D printing technology skill?
CGBio can manufacture all of the existing 3D printing equipment, and it is also producing 3D printer with AI technology.
Yeah, so since we are running out of the time, we should go to the next company.
네, 이어서 애니젠의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Next, there will be a presentation by Anigen.
Very nice to meet you, attendees by online. I am Won Park, Technical Manager of Anigen. Let me introduce Anigen. And Anigen is the only one peptide manufacturer in Korea. So our motto is synthesizing therapeutic future. We offer 4 services categories: the GMP and the non-GMP and the CDMO and for the new drugs. This is our presentation contents. So we are established 2000. We have over 20 years history, and then we have 2010. We have first GMP plant in Korea, and 2016 we have listed in Kosdaq, and 2020 we expand our business in Osong plant. So we have 2 GMP plant in Korea, and such kind of activities we are dominated domestic production in peptide biomaterial in Korea, and we offer developing the most peptide materials in Korea, 5,000 per year. So we have been recognized by several government certification, kind of top 100 hidden champions, and innovators and the promising exporting team. And Anigen is successfully advancing into key peptide market in worldwide, including Japan, US, and Indian market. Especially in Japan, we have 3 branches located in Tokyo and Osaka, such kind of things. And for US, We have consultation by Intercam for CGMP and the certification at FDA approval. And for India, we are exporting the leuprolide approved by Indian DCGI. We are located in certain places. The name is Gwangju, and our headquarters in Gwangju, and we have 2 GMP plants as I told you before. The GMP first place is located in Jiangsu, and the second is the Osong. This is our organization structure. We have 4 divisions and 9 teams for full services for customers. With active participation and the establishment of an engine award, we contribute to the development of industry, especially the peptide industry. And our CEO name is Dr. Jae Kim. He educated in Japan in Tokyo University. He was a professor of Tokyo University, and he's now the professor of the GIST. And next slide, I will introduce the peptide business. We are concerned by developing a variety of peptide material. So two products is commercially available, and we have 9 APIs. And we are specialized in products and services that are fully compliant with ISH guideline. Such kind of guideline, we differentiate in CDMO process and expertise, high quality service to our customers. Especially we have a PM project. PMs are available, speak English and speak in Japanese and Chinese also. We operating strict quality system by ISH guideline, and our GMP offer fully stabilized and fully validated services. Based on expertise from numerous trials in Japan, Korea, and the US, and EU also, and this is a reference of the CDMO. And this brings us successful story to our customers. So most of our customers are very satisfied with our services. And we are also available 5,000 kinds of peptide per year, and you can also search the peptide you want on the website. And based on the experience of products in competitive products, we are available the cosmetic peptide also. Enigen continues to cooperate with global pharmaceutical. The code name is AGM, blah, blah, blah. So the first one is we have finished the clinical phase 1, and we are providing comprehensive one-stop service from developing to commercialize. The next presentation is discrimination. We have global network and global partners from Japan, China, and Germany, and the US. We are operating 4 development systems from research to QA and release. We are the only one peptide manufacturer in Korea, but we have 2 GMP plants. We optimize equipment, and we have fully validated service to satisfy our customers. The next slide is our vision. We have, with the unrivaled technology, with 2025, we will build 3 more APIs. We will get certification, 3 more approval from PMDA and the EU GMP and the CGMP. We are promised to become a partner that grows with you by quality products with reasonable price and growth in pharmaceutical business, helping everyone enjoy a healthy life. Thank you very much.
네, 감사합니다. 애니젠의 사전 IR 자료와 현장 발표 내용을 보시고 몇 가지 질문 사항이 들어왔는데요. 이에 대해 애니젠 박원영 부장님께서 답변해 주시겠습니다.
Thank you. We received some questions after looking at the IR data and the on-site presentation submitted beforehand. General Manager Won Park from Enigen will answer the question. So the first question is, explain the peptide drug substance.
Okay, so peptide is a kind of very short strings of amino acid, and typically comprising 2 to 50 amino acid. Amino acids are also building blocks of protein but proteins contains more. So peptide may easier to the body absorb than protein because they are very smaller than protein, and also peptide has no side effect because it's very familiar to human bodies. So on this reason, peptides are very popular new clinical entities, very popular entities.
The second question is, what is the scale of your development cooperation with the major domestic and foreign pharmaceutical companies?
We are dominated peptide market in Korea, so as well as Asia. And for INDs, we are able to EU GMP and the PMDA and the US also available.
The third question we got is, what is the size of the workforce?
When it comes to R&D members, we are over 20 MSCs and the PhDs for R&D manpower.
The first question is, how much of the project cost is invested in annual clinical cost?
Well, the expected sales revenue is $10 billion in this year, and we have more 20% CAGR continuously.
The fifth question is, what is the sales volume this year?
Yeah, the expected sales revenue is $10 billion per year. Yeah.
The sixth question is, how many of the drug substances produced by Anigen have obtained export permission from the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety in Korea?
Yeah, we have certification from KFDA over 6 kinds of products, from prostate cancer and to painkiller. So we have 6 kinds of peptide APIs.
The next question is, what are the characteristics of peptide drug substances whose US patent registration have been confirmed?
The code name is AGM-2212, is developing for type 2 diabetes therapy, and this is very lower side effect and stable and high BA for blood sugar. Thank you very much.
The eighth question is, I understand that Anigen is the only company to have peptide plant in Korea. What is the scale of production?
So as a global leader in peptide manufacturing system, we produce over 8 multi-kilogram per batches.
The ninth question is, Anigen obtained accreditation of foreign manufacturers for peptide farms from the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare of Japan. How is the process going so far in Japan?
Well, from Japan PMDA, we got certification a couple of months ago, and we have the services, the CDMO services, and we have 3 branches in Japan. Later, 2 or 3 years later, we will operating our direct branches in Japan.
And we have the last question. The question is, what is the progress of developing candidate materials for innovative new drugs?
We have 7 nominees for peptide new drugs. So one is the clinical phase 1 was finished last year, and we are preparing the 6 kinds of APIs for next step.
So this was the last question, and the following we have the another company's presentation.
네, 이어서 HDT 발표가 있겠습니다.
Next, there will be a presentation by HDT.
Hello, this is Sung. I'm a marketing manager from HDT. HDT is a team of innovative X-ray experts. We are basically revolutionizing the concept of X-rays by breaking the limits for design, costs, and safety. So before I explain further, I'd like to emphasize on some of the difficulties that we face when we use X-rays. X-ray costs a lot, and maintenance costs a lot as well. Therefore, the opportunity of having an access to an X-ray machine is not the same across the world. For example, one hospital in Boston, they have 126 radiologists, whereas in Liberia has only 2. The heavy weight is another factor that limits usage. So X-ray is only available for those who can come to the clinics or hospitals. Due to all these limitations, doctors really don't have any other choices but to refer those patients to different hospitals, causing treatment delays. Although X-ray is an essential diagnostic tool that everyone should have an access to, these difficulties have remained the same for hundreds of years. So now it's a time for change. Our team has come up with an innovative, integrative, and awesome solution. So we developed a portable X-ray mine. Mine is safe, deployable, and cost-effective. Our team works for a modern, unprecedented, and advanced technologies. And fighting against prejudice is another specialty that HDT has. We have all entered into a new era where innovation and exploration is an acceleration. COVID-19 actually changed our perspectives in many different ways. So the demand for innovative devices such as portable X-ray will double in few years. To show how we are dealing with this game, I'd like to address some points. So this is Stop TB, our biggest client. They've been using mine for screening tuberculosis. So I'd like to share why Stop TB insists on using portable X-ray. Mine is of great portability and convenience. Stop TB travel every area, corner to corner, finding out as many cases as possible. Because if they miss one case, it can lead to tens, hundreds, or even thousands of cases, who knows? So before mine, they had to advertise, gather people, bring them to their van, and screen them, missing out on all those cases that were not there. But now, they pay a visit to everyone in the area, no matter where they live, what their condition is. So a lot of people might be thinking that the setup or the installation might be time-consuming, but actually it only requires 2 people in 3 minutes. This quick setup allows Stop TB to be able to screen at least 100 people per day. And according to the last year's report, they screened 365 people per day, per office, and per set. So when it comes to developments, our team's first priority is safety. So when using mine, you don't really have to worry about the radiation exposure because the leakage dose is at a nano level. And some people asked, how can you prove it? Well, then I said, well, the Korean government did it. Mine is the only product out there that received an official permit from the government to operate outside in an open field. And it was not as easy as in saying it. It took us intensive demonstrations in 15 different sites over 2 years. And all those testing institutions, they literally torn apart mine for evaluation. So this permit is not just a permit. It means we changed the law. And it was only possible because the demand for portable X-ray is extremely high. Well, after all, when it doesn't come to quality, all these innovations might have been useless. So these are the actual images taken with mine. And despite the power that's 100 times less than the conventional machines, the images are still excellent. And I am not saying it. Those images actually received the reading score of 76.4 from the Korean Association of Radiation Protection. Just to let you know, the standard point is 60. Also, with all these different safety features, radiologists or the doctors who are repeatedly exposed to radiation don't have to be aware of the radiation hazards anymore, because the distance sensor that selectively activates the device based on the measured distance between the target and the source, and also the real-time LCD monitor at the back, helps to increase the accuracy, preventing any unnecessary repeats. So mine does not only increase the population size within the reach, at the same time, it also protects it. So overall, mine can save money, time, and most importantly, people. And this is the technology that we all deserve. The portable X-ray market is increasing every year. Our profit is almost doubled compared to the last year when we supplied to government sectors against the COVID-19. But this year, we have expanded our market to private clinics, university hospitals, and not to mention military bases. And I'm planning to expand even further to ambulances, fire trucks, emergency tents, medical vans, and sports, and more. There's a lot of room for us to grow. So a lot of others actually tried inventing portable X-ray generators, and in Korea, no one else could do it better than us. The world's leading X-ray manufacturers are now trying to enter this market, but I can confidently say that we are the leading company, because manufacturing portable X-ray generators requires a great deal of expertise and experiences. We know what we are doing and why we are doing it. We are basically reinventing the medical strategy to adapt to the changes that's happening right now. And it's not just about COVID-19 or these unknown viruses in the future. It's also about the increase in the awareness and movements to provide a fair, valuable medical services all around the world. And the world has changed. Do you want to stay behind or come with us? Thank you.
네, 감사합니다. HDT의 사전 IR 자료와 또 현장 발표 내용을 보시고 몇 가지 질문 사항이 들어왔는데요. 이에 대해 HDT 전성희 팀장님께서 답변해 주시겠습니다.
Thank you. We received some questions after looking at the IR data and the on-site presentation submitted beforehand. The marketing manager Sung Hee-jeon from HDT will answer the questions. The first question is, please explain about the portable Mine All New product.
So Mine All New is our new generator, our new product that's recently been released. It's a portable X-ray that's designed for chest use, and it's really popular among the global institutions. So we are having a partnership with WHO, and we are participating in their research honorably, and also we are talking with NIH as well.
The second question is, what kind of market share do you expect for Mine All New products in the field of dental treatment?
As told you earlier, Mine All New is for chest use actually, but we also have dental products that's under development right now. So once it's launched, we're expecting about 20% of the domination.
The third question we got is, X-ray exposure is the most important part. What is the limit of exposure and frequency of use of portable products?
So if we are talking about the radiation exposure, it's about 20 times less than the conventional machines, but we are talking about the leakage dose, then it's at a nano level. It's it's at the same level as the natural radiation. Also, the lifetime for the product is about 6.6 years.
The first question we got is, HTD is the first to know that the Korea Institute of Nuclear Safety has approved small X-ray devices with reduced exposures. What are the standards set forth by the Korea Nuclear Safety Commission?
Well, the standard mainly focuses on the safety, of course. And yeah, that's true. Mine is the first and the only X-ray generator that has granted a permission for handheld use for industrial field.
So the fifth question we got is, emergency kits have been developed that can be used in ambulances in the event of an emergency, and in health centers on islands with a poor medical environment. Please explain the product.
So the emergency kit does include the minor new, and it's not about the products, it's about the composition, I would say, like a set. So we have an emergency kit that includes the generator, detector, and the viewer and everything in one small aluminum case that can be carried away. So we call them an emergency kit.
The another question we got is, as far as I know, the products are being exported to Middle Eastern countries such as Iran and Turkey. What is the export volume?
So for the Middle East area, including Iran and Turkey, we really don't have any experience exporting medical devices because Minol has just received CE approval. So really didn't have any experience exporting medical devices before. So in Middle East, we export mainly dental products, and the volume is about $100,000 per year.
Another question is, please explain the product My All New, which can identify suspected COVID-19 infections.
So Minol is, as I repeatedly telling, it's an X-ray generator for chest use. They can detect any abnormal lesions that's happening in the chest area. We have supplied to many different screening clinics within the government sectors for the COVID-19. With an X-ray, you cannot really diagnose COVID-19, but you can detect any abnormality of the chest, then you can isolate the person right away. So with an immediate result that you can receive, it can be actively used in a screening clinics.
And the last question we got is, HTD is producing real-time medical CT equipment with reduced exposure to 1/7,400th of existing products using cone-shaped radiation. Please explain the product.
So as I told you, we are experts in X-ray machines or X-ray products, and that includes the CT as well. We are expecting this CT to be developed within next year. This CT is very special because you don't really have to go into any other structure. All you have to do is just lie down or stand. Then the scan will scan your body. And since it's a cone beam based, the radiation exposure is extremely low compared to the other CTs.
So that was the last question we got. And since time is running out, we are going to see the other company's presentation.
네, 이어서 링크 옵틱스의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Next, there will be a presentation by Link Optics.
Hi, good to see you. My name is Yong-won Choi. I'm the CEO of Link Optics. Briefly, I explain about the company. Link Optics was established 2004, almost 18 years ago. And the main item is we developed by ourselves. Also, we manufacturing beauty device or several medical equipment based on the photonics. That is our current main item. From the left side, there is two products: is a beauty device and another four kind of product. We serve and we deliver this product to the dermatologist and plastic surgery hospital. Today, I spend my time to explain our current product or the future product. We call that is a Luminel series. The first one is a Luminel B. In Korea, the brand name is Kim Sung-kyung patch, but for the overseas market, we call that Luminel B. As you see, there is some two products. The first one is LED mask. Second one is another updated LED mask. But two products are produced by very famous company like L or A. Everybody know that the LED mask is a good product, but the problem is that it's very heavy and it's very uncomfortable to use. And the second one is another company is there is a wire. So right side, that is our product. It's very wearable and flexible. It's very compact to use. As I believe, the LLT, low-level light therapy, must be very easy to use. So we can expect some effect from that product. We have several medical tests. The first one is Jeonnam Medical University and Gwangju University. From our former official medical test, we use the two kind of special wavelengths. The first one is amber, and the second one is red color. So the result of the former official medical test, the moisture and the derma elastics is very improved. Like the almost 20%, also the derma elasticity almost 38.5%. You got the medical test report. Nowadays, we are promoting on the TV or CF, also the online neighbor. We are ready to export our product to overseas market because we already have the FDA, also C and like that. The second item is that the brand name is Luminel Y. It looks like some sanitary pad. We use the three kind of special wavelengths: blue, amber, and NIR. So the main function is the product is very helpful to decrease the unpleasant odor around the Y zone. So we have the formal international medical test data. The test report said almost 70% is decreased the unpleasant odors. Or second one is the elastic or the whitening. You also have the formal medical test from this item. The 국제성모병원, also the Jeonnam University. We got two formal medical tests. And about the competitors, the left side is from this year, one Korean company produced. Is also helpful for the women's vision care. The middle of the item is like some stick, and insert the stick to the Y zone. It's very helpful to care of the Y zone, like odors or electricity or like that. But right side, the like looks sanitary pad is very my item. We call that this a Luminel B, using the blue and also amber red item. It's very helpful, also very easy to use. Its third item is a Luminel V. V means is vitiligo. So many people from the test report, like almost 33% of the popular in the world, and they are suffered from the vitiligo. Suddenly, on the face or on the body, the melanin disappeared, but nobody knows the reason, even though that there is no function also the equipment. But currently, in the hospital, like a dermatologist, they use the eczema laser. On the left side is very huge, and the customers, is patient must be spend lots of money and lots of time, almost 1 year or 2 years, to get some response from the like a machine. also like some sparse UV. But right side, very cute, small system. We call that luminal vitiligo pad. The patient use by them in the house to care of the vitiligo. Also, we have the formal medical test like the Catholic University Hospital, also the Jeonnam University. The test report said that by using our pad, melanin is appeared easily within 3 months like that. The last item we call the luminal H. So many people suffered from the wrist or elbow pain because nowadays most of people using the mobile phone at the house or like the daytime. So they are suffered from the pain because too much use the mobile phone. So we are focusing on the how to decrease the pain on the elbow and the wrist. So you have the two kind of formal medical tests. The first one is Catholic Church, also Jeonnam University rheumatist. The test report said some special wavelengths of the LED or laser or some proper power. If they use that, we can make some collagen, or also we can decrease the cytokine in order to decrease the pain on the wrist. That's the last page. During the last 10 years, we changed our new business to the medical field. So we spend lots of time to get some official tests from the hospital. So totally 16 kind of medical tests we have. The half of that related with the beauty industry, and the rest of that is related with the medical business field, like acne or pain or bed sore like that. So after finishing that kind of medical test, we will produce the proper product to the world. Thank you for your attention.
네, 감사합니다. 링크옵틱스의 사전 IR 자료와 현장 발표 내용을 보시고 몇 가지 질문 사항이 들어왔는데요. 이에 대해 링크옵틱스 최용원 대표 이사님께서 답변해 주시겠습니다.
Thank you. We received some questions after looking at the IR data and the on-site presentation submitted beforehand. President Yongwon Choi from Link Optics will answer the question. The first question is, it is said that the development of optical convergence medical devices started with artificial light source technology used in existing light industry. But what are the characteristics of Link Optics?
Thank you. I can say for kind of answer. The first one, you work more than 18 years on the field of photonics. So we know that very well about the photonics, like LED or laser. We got a patent more than 1908. Also, the product of ours is wearable and flexible with wireless. That means it's very easy to use. And the last one, we already got more than 16 formal official medical test report by ourselves.
The second question we got is, what is the clinical period and investment scale required for medical device licensing?
Normally, I can say it takes 3 hours to get the formal medical test, preclinical or clinical. We spend more than 10 years, so we already finished almost then. We need almost $2 million to get for our fund. We will spend that fund in order to produce our product.
The third question is, what has the response been from the plastic surgery, skin beauty, and age-friendly industries to the product currently in production?
After producing the luminal B, called that Kim Sung-kyung patch, because so many competitors like LED mask, even though it's from the Chinese company. But for example, Wyzone Care, there is no product like that. Just during the 2000 years, just women use the sanitary waters in order to care the Wyzone. But our product is, I can say, is the world's first product. So many people love that.
The fourth question is, skin elasticity improved in the clinical trial of the wireless LED patch Luminal B. How effective is it?
Yeah, for the Luminal B, we have the two kind of formal medical tests. The first one is we got the data from the Seoul Medical University, and the second one, Jeonnam Medical University. Two medical tests says for the moisture, 19.4% is improvement. For the dermal elastics, almost 38.5% is improved.
Okay, so last question for the link optics. What are the characteristics of Luminal Y for Y-zone care?
Yeah, Y-zone care, I think I love this item because last year I participate to kind of international exhibition, and most of customers, local or from the overseas market, customers said, it's very amazing because it's unique. There is no product like that in the world. So the strong point of the Luminal Y, I think the main function is decreasing unpleasant odor from the Y-zone. So we can make the all women free from the unpleasant odors. Also the moisture, for example, dried Y-zone condition makes some good place for the bacteria. So it can be very itching and like that disease. So our product make the Y-zone condition is more moisture. So I think it's a very strong point of that. Also, so many people, like from the 30 years, is getting older. They are concerned about the color also, some condition of the Y-zone. So whitening and elastic is the best way to care of the Y-zone. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer. So now it is time to hear the last company's presentation.
네, 마지막으로 DXM의 발표 순서입니다. 현재 DXM은 해외 투자 유치 중으로 사전 녹화 영상으로 발표를 대신하겠습니다.
Last but not least, there will be a presentation by DXM. DXM is attracting foreign investments. Please see the recorded video for the presentation.
Hi, this is Andrew from DXM. DXM is a manufacturer and a supplier of dental products established in August of 2000. With the endless efforts on providing a better clinical environment and efficiency, DXM is currently exporting multiple product lines and serving as an original equipment manufacturer to more than 40 countries worldwide. We have been successfully pinpointing the frequently changing needs of its global partners and loyal customers. In 2006, DXM established its U.S. branch DentalZone Corporation in California. DXM has also received multiple certifications including ISO, InnoBiz, and UL certification. Recently in 2016 and 2019, Gwangju branch and manufacturing facility number 1 for DX Mixer dental mixing tips have been established. Currently, there are 2 overseas businesses in the US and China successfully entering the global market. Our mission is to drive for innovation and excellence in manufacturing dental equipment and services to provide high-quality performance by understanding the evolving trends of the dental industry. With our customer-oriented products and solutions, we value passion, consistency, ethics, and transparency. Basing on our corporate culture on these values, we believe that we are in a unique position to make a difference in our communities across the country and around the globe. With over 18 patents and 10 certifications including ISO, DXM has been stubbornly perfecting the core technologies in serving global dental professionals with innovative dental equipment and related services. All of our products are FDA and CE certified. Our company consists of accounting department, overseas sales department, production department, research and development department, material management department, quality control department, and purchasing department. The main product lineup of our company include DX Mixer dental mixing tips, Easy VPS connector, orthodontic curing light, endodontic obturation device, and anesthetic and composite warmer. DX Mixer, a high-performance universal dental mixing tip for 50mm and 5mm dual cartridges, and is designed to produce a consistent yet successful mixing outcome. Easy VPS connector, a disposable impression transfer connector. It allows to easily transfer leftover impression from one cartridge to another, making it able to consolidate almost empty cartridge and save procedure time by using one full cartridge instead of using two partial cartridges. A dual component cartridges and syringes for dental material manufacturers. We also have orthodontic curing lights including Cybert with 3 modes and 2-second curing of high light output from 2500 to 3000 milliwatt and low heat. Cybert Gold features new dual band LED, which is compatible for most resins, improving in convenience of carrying 2 to 3 curing lights for each different types of resins used for dental treatments. Induction charging feature has been added for enhanced durability and improved longevity. Our endodontic obturation device, Endo Apex, is a 2-in-1 obturation system consisted of Friendo, a vertical condensation pen, and Gutta Easy, a backfill obturation gun. Endo Apex is the lightest and highly efficient cordless endodontic obturation system, which offers optimum functionality and reliable apical control along with excellent tactile sensing. With their ergonomic and user-friendly operation and design, they reduce hand and wrist fatigue and adds more precision to hard-to-reach channels. C-Warmer is our anesthetic and composite warmer. C-Warmer significantly reduces curing time by warming composite materials for dentists as well as improving patients' comfort in delivering restorations and using anesthetics. We also have other products including dental operatory light with camera with no frame delay, LED teeth bleaching system, and intro camera. Dental Product Shopper is one of the biggest and well-known dental magazines in the United States. Evaluation has been performed on 3 of our products, and they received a high score of 5, selected as the best and recommended products. DX Mixer Mixing Tip, used for dental impression, have received a score of 4.7 out of 5. C-Warmer, used for heating up anesthetic and composites, have received a score of 4.2 out of 5. Easy VPS Connector, used for transferring leftover impression material, have received a score of 4.9 out of 5. Evaluations are performed by approved dental professionals, and here are some of their feedbacks. Thank you.
네, 감사합니다. DXM은 사전 IR 자료에 대해서 접수된 질문사항에 대해서만 답변하겠습니다. 답변은 김소영 국제회의 통역사가 대신하겠습니다.
Thank you. DXM will only answer the questions received beforehand about the pre-IR data. The answer will be provided by the conference interpreter Kim So-young instead. The questions and answers. For the first, the question is, what is the clinical period and the amount of investment in the mixing tip? The answer is, from 2015 to the present, the mixing tip product line has been expanded through continuously research and development. About 2 billion won has been invested. The second question is, what is the global market size of the dental mixing tips? The answer is, the market scale of the home and overseas dental impression material that the mixing tips are as essential was estimated at about 56 billion won in Korea and 400 billion won in the global market in 2012. The average annual growth is about 20%. Third question is, the Swiss company Schulzer has a 95% market share. Please explain what's different about DXM products. The answer is, Schulzer Mixpack occupies the market with its patent and trademarks as its strength. The company can provide equal levels of products at low prices through continuous product and process research and development, providing expert substitution and cost reduction effects. The first question is, I know that there were patent lawsuits and injunction lawsuits against sales for advanced companies, and what is the current situation in the regard? The answer is, the company avoided sugar mix packs patent and trademarks and is applying for patent from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. So its products can be exported to the U.S. and others. The fifth question is, for the company, the automatic assembly line for the dental mixing tips was established for the first time in Korea. What is the current production scale? The answer is, currently, 2.5 million units per month can be produced, and the facility is continuously expanding. The sixth question is, in order to expand the market share, is it necessary to build additional production facilities? To what extent will it be expanded? The answer is, DXM is planning to expand to 10 million units per month by estimating its own factory and expanding facilities. And it plans to build a basic stage for smart factories this year to improve productivity and efficiency. The seventh question is, how many customers of overseas global companies have been secured? The answer is, we have secured 3 European companies, 1 US company, and 1 Japanese company through continuous partnership. The eighth question is, what is the current status of the overseas expansion, such as overseas branches or sales corporations? The answer is, the US branch Dentajun was established in 2006, and we have agencies in about 40 countries. The question 9 is, what is the scale and performance of joint R&D with state agencies in Korea? And the answer is, in 2015, through the development of innovative corporate technology by the Small and Medium Venture Business Administration, a study was conducted with the Korean Institute of Textile Machinery with a total project cost of 600 million won for 2 years, and the evaluation result was successful. And here is the last question we got, and the last question is, what is the product line other than the dental mixing tips? The answer is, dental curling unit, muscle tube chargers, muscle tube washing machines, oral cameras, surgical light lamp, lidocaine warmers, teeth whitening machines, and others. So this is it for the questions we got.
네, 감사합니다. 아쉽지만 시간 관계상 여기서 마무리해야 할 것 같은데요. 질의해 주신 내용 중 미답변 사항은 투자유치설명회 개최 이후 주최기관과 기업 IR 담당자가 향후 답변해 드릴 예정입니다.
Thank you. Unfortunately, due to the time constraints, it is time to end the seminar. The unanswered questions will be answered by the organizers and the corporate IR managers after the event.
본 투자유치설명회 이후 궁금하신 내용이 있으시다면 광주광역시 투자유치과 영어권 투자유치 담당자 권영진 주무관에게 따로 연락을 주시면 성실히 답변해 드리도록 하겠습니다.
If you have any questions after the seminar, please contact Youngjin Kwon, in the Investment Promotion Division of Gwangju Metropolitan City. Address your questions in English.
네, 여러분, 오늘 대한민국 광주에서 새로운 가능성을 혹시 보셨나요? 투자할 수 있는 좋은 여건들을 혹시 찾으셨나요? 오늘 이 시간이 우리 모두에게 값지고 소중한 시간이 되었을 거라고 생각합니다.
Everyone, did you see yourself in the tremendous new opportunities in Gwangju? Have you discovered that Gwangju has excellent condition to promote investments? We strongly believe that it has been valuable and precious time for all of the participants.
광주는 미래 가치를 발굴하는 선도적인 비전으로 가득한 도시입니다. 앞으로도 광주에 많은 기대를 부탁드리겠고요. 그럼 저는 이만 여기서 인사드리도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 함께해 주신 여러분 감사합니다.
Gwangju is a city with substantial and critical visions related to discovering future values. Please see Gwangju as a prime investment destination with high expectations and reward for the future. It is time to wrap up the seminar. I would like to thank all of our participants for staying with us and make this successful seminar. Thank you.